Alright guys, so we're gonna check out the new Phantom 2. This is the Phantom with the integrated LiPo battery in the remote. You got your trainer port in the back, and you got your gimbal control here. I wasn't too sure about the gimbal control at first, but honestly the gimbal control feels really nice. I didn't have time to install my gimbal right away, so we won't be looking at that today, but it just feels really nice. I'm just worried. I fly in the pinch control mode, so I don't know how it's gonna react while flying. You got your battery life on your remote. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Charges with a micro USB. Apparently they changed the motors. They actually feel really nice. They spin really nicely. You got the new anti-static compass. I don't know what exactly that does, but looks cool. And yeah, I'm used to flying the Phantom 1, so this is my first time actually flying a Phantom 2. I'll see how it goes with the supposedly 25-minute flight time on the batteries. I'm probably not going to get that today. As you can see, it's a little bit snowing. It's about minus 10 degrees Celsius right now, with winds of you know, maybe 5 kilometers an hour winds. So yeah, let's see how it works. What I like about the P2 though, compared to the P1, is actually being able to see what your LiPo is at. That's actually really nice. But the only downside is that you can't check your cells on the field. I'm used to bringing that little LiPo cell checker, and now I can't do that anymore, so well, we'll have to see. Alright, let's get her up. Put my gloves on. It is cold. Now, I always wait. Sucks that you can't see from the back, but I always wait until I get all my satellites and until I get my my home lock. So it's gonna get home lock right away. There you go. I'll wait a few more seconds. Alright, seems to be good. Another thing about the remote that I didn't mention is that there's the lock to go down. We'll give that a try right now. Well, once I get flying there, but not too sure what it's supposed to do. But let's give it a go. I don't know if the wind is doing that or what there. It seems a little twitchy. But it is cold and it is windy, so... Oh shit, okay. I forgot that the P2... With the P1, the front of the P1 is the battery. And I guess the P2, the front is not the battery. So, okay. Alright, so let's try this switch thing. Oh yeah. So you still have control for the left and right, front and back. Now I just deactivated there. You still have the controls from for left and right while going down. So that's a pretty neat little tool, huh? Now I am in GPS mode. I'm not gonna fly Addy in this wind. Seems fairly responsive. Phantom flying in the snow. How about we give that switch another try? Seems to come down very nicely. As you can see, I still got my left, right, front, back. Let's disactivate it. That's pretty nice, actually. The battery LEDs are quite bright. It's an overcast day today, so I can see the LEDs nicely, but at least I can see the battery LEDs very nicely. Not bad at all. I think it's fighting wind there a lot. Very fast, very responsive. Might have to change that because I'll be filming mostly video for TV and film, so whoa there, buddy. Oh, you see one of the battery lights is flashing, so I guess it's at probably what, 85%, 75%. That was weird. Now, I'll never be flying this aggressive while filming, so I'm just testing it out. It's actually very, very stable. Fingers are getting cold. maneuvers around quite nicely. I'm actually very surprised. Compared to the P1, very, very nice. Let's let it hover there for a sec. Warm up my fingers. I will be installing the Zenmuse H3 3D gimbal. I'm gonna follow the instructions from that HPI guy. Putting the CAN bus back inside. Having the mini IOSD installed also. I've got that on my F550, and that's something that I really like. Being able to see my battery, being able to see my how many satellites I have, where I'm at, how far, how high. There's some strict rules in Canada for height and distance, so I want to be able to oblige to all those rules. It's different flying with gloves. And bring her down. That is pretty cool, actually. I like that. Instead of bringing it down too fast, where you got your prop wash, where you're... Let's do it manually, see. Going down a little too fast. Don't want it to overturn. Hit the switch again, bring it forward, left, right. Forward, and take it out. Oh, cool. Very nice, very easy to fly, very easy to fly. Very responsive, I like that. I have to tweak the gains a little bit so it's less responsive than that. I don't know how many minutes I've been flying, but it's a lot longer than my than the P1 and my F550, that's for sure. Especially in this cold. Flicking in ADI mode, see it drifting away. It's catching in the wind. Back in GPS. Back in ADI, and drift backwards. GPS. I normally don't fly in GPS mode when I'm shooting video, just because I want that nice smooth motion instead of having it twitching around trying to find its GPS location. But usually I'll start it up in GPS mode. I'll take off in GPS mode. I'll wait until the director tells me the go ahead, flick it in natty mode, do my shot. Once my shot is done, flick it back in GPS mode and bring it back. It's been working quite nice with my F550, and hopefully it's going to be the same for the P2. Can't believe how nice it flies in this this kind of wind, this kind of cold. Let's see how many batteries I've got left. Oh, I'm down to 3.5, 2.5. Still not bad for this weather. I bought two extra LiPo batteries just in case. I'll be getting a like a Pelican travel case with wheels, so I can transport it through airports and traveling. We're traveling across Canada with it, so a little bit of gust of wind there, or what? Fighting some gusts. Ooh. Getting more wind. Wind must be about 10k up there, 10 kilometers an hour. And it's still fighting pretty good. Oh, my neck. If anyone has some good suggestions for transmitter mitts, I'll be looking to buy one of those because my hands are freezing right now. And I'm wearing gloves, not the best gloves, but I wanted to be able to feel the sticks. Winter gloves would be a little too big to feel the sticks, so micro USB plug-in in the front. That's a lot nicer than the USB plug-in that the P1 had. You have to go finger inside the battery hole to find it and be able to bring it out. That was just a pain in the ass. I've never tried the IOC, don't really want to. I have no idea what it does. Like control lock, going forward it goes sideways. Not too sure why. Home lock. Not too sure what home lock does. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a big wind. Brought it back in IOC off when that happened, that's for sure. But I don't know. I don't know if home lock did that or just there's a gust of wind. But as you can see, it kind of went flying away. So I'm not going to use IOC. Never knew what the meaning was. As soon as I got the Phantom, I plugged it into the assistant, the Phantom assistant, and switched it right away to NASA mode instead of Phantom mode. I didn't even know what Phantom mode was. Also didn't want to try it, been used to flying with the NASA MV2, so I'm not gonna fly in the Phantom mode, whatever the hell that is. What's nice about GPS is that I can one hand in my pocket. I'm just waiting for the second battery, the second bar to go down. And I'm gonna go land it and check inside what my cells are at, since I can't check it on the field, and obviously warm my hands up. But overall, very satisfied. Oh, there you go. Second light is flashing now, which means probably 50%. I got the battery protection on, so whenever it does get too low, it's gonna climb up, return to home, and land itself. I'm not gonna let it do that today though, just because of the wind and trees around me and whatnot. So let's go ahead and land it. Alright, well, that was my first flight with the Phantom, the P2, the upgraded remote, down to 3 bars on this. I don't know if there's a balance charger in the remote itself, just because since it's a LiPo battery inside, I think it's a 2S or a 3S LiPo inside. Wonder if there's a balance inside, because it just plugs in straight USB. Not sure how that works. And take off my gloves. And it's powered off. Alright guys, hope you like the video for the new Phantom 2. Should have a more in-depth review coming up soon with the ZenMuse and the IOSD and all that good stuff. Alright, thanks for watching guys.